Hello everyone. If you ever thought origami took too much effort, or if you thought you had to buy special items to make it, it's actually pretty simple and you can use it with really any paper you want. The only two items you'll need is a piece of rectangular paper and some scissors. So I'm going to start out by folding it diagonally to create a sort of triangle shape. I'm going to crease it on that. And then you'll have this flappy bit at the end. You'll also want to crease that over to make it align with the edge of the triangle. Once you have that creased, make sure it's completely aligned. Take your scissors and then you will cut it along the crease to make a square shape. Once you've cut it off, you'll also want to fold it diagonally on the other side, and then you can flip it over and then fold it horizontally and do it on both sides of the paper. Once you successfully folded it horizontally, you'll fold it in on itself and make sure it's creased. And you'll have this sort of square shape, and then you'll fold it in on itself on both sides. Once you've done it on both sides, you'll then flip it over and do the exact same thing. Make sure it's aligned so that you don't have any odd looking shapes. Once you have this, you'll unfold it, and you will sort of do this. I don't even know how to explain this. Yeah, don't do that. But you want to make sure it's flat against the paper. And once you have it, you'll do the exact same thing on the other side. The important thing with this is to make sure the insides of that are completely flat and you don't have it hanging on itself like I had at the beginning. So once you have this sort of shape, you'll fold it in on itself, kind of similar to what we did before. Do it on both sides, and then you will flip it over and do the exact same thing. Now that you've successfully creased it and it's completely flat, you'll then fold it in on itself. You want to make sure they're completely aligned, and you want to make sure those end bits are creased. Now that it's creased, you'll want to fold that flappy bit up top so that the point aligns with the other points, and then you'll fold it back in on itself. So this will make the head and the tail. So once you have this, you can fold the tail out a little bit and then fold the head out more, crease the head in on itself, and you can fold those flaps out, and this will create the wings. Now you have a paper crane. I hope this helped a lot. Thank you so much for watching.